Hey guys, this is Brian Jones from Valhalla Academy in Frankfort, Kentucky. And today we're going to review a recent tournament that I and some of my students went to in Louisville, Kentucky, the Bluegrass Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu Open, the BBJJO. It is a semi-regular tournament. They typically will have an alternating submission-only format and then a round-robin format. The one that we most recently did, this is June 6th, 2014, and I guess this was, I'm looking on the board here, somebody has erased it. Anyway, this was last month in May, and it was a really, it was a pretty well-attended tournament. The field was tough. The venue was Oldham County High School. It went over well there. Nice setup, 6 mats. It's basically IBJJF rules with some modifications, and they didn't play advantages and things like that. So just a few things I'd like to say about it. First of all, on the whole, it was a very well-run tournament. We've been to this tournament before. This is just the first one I've reviewed. Alan Manganello does a very good job at putting on a tournament. The medals look nice. The thing ran smoothly. People knew where they were supposed to go. The PA system was up there. The pre-registration was up there. You knew kind of basically the timetable that they told you at the beginning fit with the timetable that that actually happened, which is a big, actually kind of a difficult thing to do for a tournament promoter, and I was really impressed with that. So there were a lot of tough competition. There were some cash prizes for the Open, so for black belt all the way down through white belt for the winners. The reffing was good, with the exception of an occasional, I think there were maybe, now let me say this first, reffing is a hard job, it's a thankless job, and I thought that the reffing was consistently good with the exception of 2 or 3 people who were consistently bad. And I'm not the kind of person who complains a lot to refs about things. It is what it is. You go there with the understanding the ref is the final authority on the match. I would like to see a little bit more training with the reffing side. I think 90% of the people that were reffing there did an awesome job, but the people that didn't did an absolutely terrible job. There were some bad calls, points that were awarded for nothing, points that were should have been awarded for positions that were only held for a quarter second. They gave them points for that, whereas I saw a couple mounts that got no points at all, even though people were making it very clear that they were supposed to get points. So I could complain about bad calls for any tournament. It's just that I saw a couple of people that had some issues there. But again, don't let that discourage you from going to this tournament. We've attended this tournament now 4 times for both the submission-only format and the round-robin format. And the round-robin format is you go in, you don't have to worry about cutting weight or anything. They just find the 5 closest people in your weight class, and everybody goes against each other. If you win by submission, you get 3 points. If you win by points, you get 2 points. If it's a draw, you get 1 point, and if it's a loss, you get 0 points. So at the end of the day, you count up all your points, and then you go to the podiums. So it's possible for you to win every match, still get silver, if your opponent taps someone out and you win all your matches by points. So it does emphasize the tap out a little bit, which I kind of like. It gives a little bonus for finishing. But that's all I have to say. Support this tournament. If you're in Kentucky, Indiana, Ohio, you've got to support these tournaments. I know that the NAGA tournaments and the IBJJF, the big world tournaments, are awesome, and then they draw a lot of competitors. But the grassroots of this sport is really where where everything kind of starts. So, you know, get some people out there to these tournaments. Maybe it's their first tournament or whatever, and just get your guys competing. So, had a great experience. I want to thank those guys for putting this on. I look forward to, we will be supporting all of the future tournaments that they put on. And if you have a chance, go. At the Brazilian Bluegrass Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu Open, BBJJO. I'll put the contact information up in the description of this video. This is Brian Jones from Valhalla Academy. Train smart, train hard, and train often.